Hello and welcome everybody tonight to another edition of TMGeek. We have our second rookie brawl ahead of us tonight. Three great competitors making their entrance into TMGeek. I am your host, Kevin the Philosopher Poss, and joining me on the desk tonight, making his debut as a co-host, Chad Webb. How are you, buddy?
Hey, I'm going great, man. This is my first time hosting. I'm pretty excited about it. Geek's not my thing. I love Harry Potter, but other than that, over my head. So, I'm looking for a great match and to see these nerds play.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I know several of these guys around the fantasy leagues, the fan leagues playing in classics and playing in other leagues. Seems like they know their stuff, so this should be a good one. Let's go ahead and get our first player in. We will start with Mr. JD Domash.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, Trad.
How are you, sir?
Trad.
Yeah, Chad. How's it going, traitor?
Doing all right. How about yourself, sir?
Good. I'm very excited to make my TMG Geek debut. I've been doing the fan leagues. I'm relatively new, but I've been around a bit this year. But watch out for Chad. I'm warning everybody. You need to watch out for Chad.
Gotta watch.
He'll stab you in the back the first chance he has.
Okay, sure. So yeah, JD and I know each other through some circles, and we often play Schmodown matches together where we'll try to compete, and JD's no joke.
Yeah. There you go. That's high praise there. So how do you feel coming into this first match? Have you been, watching other TMGeek matches to kind of weigh yourself against the competition, or how have you been prepping for this match?
Yeah, I've watched a couple matches. I've been, filling up some holes, and I'm, but to be honest, I'm kind of anxious to see kind of overall where I kind of stack. So that's one of the interesting things. Can I hang? Can I not hang? I think a lot of it, my experience, it all comes down to luck ultimately. So will it go my way? We'll see.
We will see for sure. Anything else for JD, Chad?
No.
All right.
Good luck.
It's not bad.
Best of luck, JD. We will put you in the back for just a moment, and we will bring forth our next competitor. He is accompanied by his manager, David Garcia Alonso, the current #1 contender. He is Alex Martinez Coronado. How are you, sir?
Excellent. Oh, David. Oh, isn't this precious?
It is, actually.
Yeah. Lovely little role reversal. Today, I'm the player.
We have been in this situation before, but not with you as the player and David as the manager. So how has that affected your preparation coming into this?
Well, not to brag, but TMGeek Manager of the Year last season, I managed one person.
That's true.
He's the champion now.
It's not true.
It's hard to argue.
He didn't lose a single match.
Nope.
He even beat me. So I am planning to do the same with Alex now.
Yeah, it's just fun, to get out of, these lovely, wonderful people's shadows. They were my contemporaries. And for reasons that we won't get into here, it made a lot of sense for them to go forward and do everything that they have in Geek and Beyond. And for me to kind of do announcer stuff and help them prepare for their matches. But I didn't really get a chance to have a rookie season of my own. And every now and then it's nice to, let your hair down, put on something nice, and go for a walk, if you will.
There you go. Well, you definitely have, show yourself off. I know you guys all test together, and so you definitely are in good company there. Chad, anything you have for Alex or David?
I just hearing them talk, I'm just glad I'm not playing in this match. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, I have a feeling Alex will be a force to contend with. I wish you the best of luck. We will put you in the back, and we'll bring you forward in just a moment. All right, and our final contender for the evening, he was just on our picture show that we do every other Monday at 9 p.m. That was my little plug there. He is Mr. McLovin, Noah McCausland.
Hello, everyone. Dang, after hearing that, Alex, I don't know if I want to pick up P anymore. But I'm excited. I'm excited to be here. So.
Yeah, man. So I'll ask the same question. How have you prepped coming into this in your first Geek match?
I've tried to watch as many movies as I can in between the time that the match was announced, but to now. And my thing is note cards. I like to put little trivia facts on note cards and just go over them over and over so the repetition sets in. So I haven't been able to do that as much as I wanted, but I got some knowledge up here, and there's definitely a lot more that I need to learn too. So, but I'm excited to be here.
Well, you definitely made some pulls in picture-in-picture match that some other people weren't making. So I mean that right there shows you that you definitely have the knowledge. Chad, anything for Noah before we get started?
Yeah, I actually faced Noah in that match, and I've been chatting with him a little bit, listened to his podcast. I think this dude has what it takes to make some pulls, and we'll see. I'm excited for this match. This is going to be epic.
Yeah, man.
As much as I want to win, I'm not expecting to win, but at least I want to give these guys a run for their money. So,
hell yeah.
That's the attitude to have. All right, let's bring everybody in and let's get this thing on the road. We will get everybody in and get everybody reorganized. There we go. All right, that's perfect. All right, so let's go over some quick rules and regulations. So the match rules are pretty simple. It's basically your average Schmoedown style match. 3 repeats, 1 challenge per competitor. Please keep your hands on screen. We'll give you a warning if necessary. Speak aloud your answer when you're called upon. 31 points possible in the match. I will go over each round's rules as we get to it. So speaking of, we'll go right into round number 1. The rules are as follows. 10 random geek questions in random categories. Each question is worth 1 point. You do not lose anything for a wrong answer. A perfect round 10 for 10 triggers a bonus question. Please do remember, again, hands up, and that includes banners in the 3 repeats and 1 challenge per competitor again, so use them wisely. You can earn up to 11 points in this round. All right. Any questions before we get started, guys?
I'm good.
Nope.
All right. So with that, best of luck, gentlemen, I'm going to pass it on over to my cohort, Chad, for question number 1.
All right. Question 1 comes in the category of Batman. In The Dark Knight Rises, what is the last name of the doctor of nuclear physics that is the only one in Gotham that can disarm the bomb?
Batman, one of our new narrowed down categories this year. I'm liking these new categories. Yeah, I'm liking these new categories. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down.
And we'll go to JD.
It's wrong. I put Taggart.
Alex?
I think I'm wrong too. Strauss.
And Noah.
I really hope spelling doesn't count, but it's Pavel.
It is Pavel. Pavel.
Phonetically, that is correct, so we will accept Pavel. That is right. All right. So Noah, the only one hitting there, but moving on to question number 2, follows in the wizarding world. In the Sorcerer/Philosopher's Stone, what color does the Remember-All turn when Neville has forgotten something?
And of course I know this one. Probably the only one I know.
This is it. This would be right up your alley.
Yeah.
Too bad you're a Gryffindor.
And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, Slytherin for life. And we'll go to Alex. I'm sorry.
Red.
Noah.
Red.
I didn't have it.
JD didn't have it. Okay. All right. Red is the correct answer. So Alex and Noah hitting there.
All right. So the next category for question 3 is MCU. Who plays Volstagg in the Thor trilogy? This one I wouldn't know.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down.
And we'll go with Noah.
I don't know it. Totally blank.
Okay. JD?
It's Prince Charming in the from Once Upon a Time, but I couldn't pull the actor's name.
Okay. Alex?
Ray Stevenson.
That's correct. Ray Stevenson.
Alex closes that gap, ties it up with Noah. All right. So moving on to category 4, which is Middle Earth. Middle Earth. In the Fellowship of the Ring, what is Merry and Pippin's punishment for stealing the fireworks from Gandalf?
Somehow I knew Noah would know this one.
It's. I don't want to put it as my strength, but it's one of my
5,
strengths.
4,
Repeat the question.
3. We will give a repeat. All right. In the category of Middle Earth. In the Fellowship of the Ring, what is Merry and Pippin's punishment for stealing the fireworks from Gandalf? That was JD's first repeat, I believe, right?
Yes.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. And I believe we are back up to JD.
They had to clean it up.
Alex.
Doing dishes.
Noah.
Washing dishes.
Washing dishes or doing dishes is correct.
All right. Question 5 comes in the category of X-Men. What is the name of the albino mutant tracker that helps care for Professor Xavier in Logan? Obviously, Logan, a great movie.
Oh, man.
And that's an understatement.
Definitely. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down.
And we'll go with Alex.
Caliban.
Noah?
Couldn't pull it.
JD?
I hope I have the spelling thing getting it, but it's Caliban.
It is Caliban. It's with the C, but
We'll accept it. It's phonetically
Yep.
right. He said it. Yeah. All right. Question number 6 comes in the DCEU, or Worlds of DC. In what fictional city does the Flash live and care for the citizens of?
I really like Ezra Miller as the Flash in the DCEU.
He's good. He's a good one.
He brings some comedic effect to it.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. We'll go to Noah.
I believe it's Central City.
And JD.
Central City.
Alex.
Total guess. Central City.
Central
Boom.
City is correct.
Wow.
All right.
Question 7 comes in the category of Transformers. What WWE superstar plays Agent Burns in Bumblebee? Obviously, this is the best Transformers movie. I mean, no competition.
Score update: Alex 5, Noah 4, JD 2. Close matchup. Answer: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down.
I forget who we're on now, but I guess I'll just go with Alex.
John Cena.
Noah?
I almost forgot his name. John Cena.
JD?
Soon to be Vin Diesel's brother, John Cena.
John Cena is correct, and don't worry, Noah, that happens to me all the time. I almost forgot Stanley Kubrick's name the other day.
Somehow they couldn't see him, but they still got his name right, so give them props. All right. Category number 8 is Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. Your question, gentlemen. In The Empire Strikes Back, Leia calls Han a stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking blank blank. Looking for 2 words. '80s flirting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. We'll start with Noah.
Nerf herder.
JD.
Nerf herder.
And Alex.
Nerf herder.
Now everybody's cooking with peanut oil. Nerf herder, 3 straight clean sweeps. Good job, guys.
It's Nerf for nothing.
Nerf Herder is the band that gave Buffy the Vampire Slayer its theme song, so thank you very much, Star Wars. Question number 9 comes in the category of DC films. Who plays Two-Face in the Christopher Nolan Dark Knight trilogy?
Two-Face?
Yes. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down.
And Noah.
I believe I got this right. I hope I got this right. Aaron Eckhart.
JD?
Aaron Eckhart.
Alex?
Aaron Eckhart.
It is Aaron Eckhart, and I feel like that was kind of a gimme.
Little bit of it, but that's all right. Need a softball every now and then.
Yep.
All right. So your 10th and final category, round number 1, since there will be no perfect rounds today. That's right, though. Your 10th and final category comes in taglines. Taglines. What comic book film has the following 3 taglines? Believe in angels. In a world without justice, one man was chosen to protect the innocent, and real love is forever.
This seems like a harder one, but you got 3 taglines there, so.
True that. Man, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with JD.
This was a total guess. Deadpool?
Alex.
I went Constantine.
And no.
I was in between the 2, but couldn't pull anything.
All right. We were looking for the Crow. The Crow.
Oh, the Crow. Yeah, that fits. That definitely
Makes
fits.
a lot of sense.
All right. So a close first round there. JD comes climbing back up. So we have a score of Alex with 8 points, Noah with 7 points, and JD with 5 points as we move into round number 2. There are your repeats remaining, gentlemen. And we'll go ahead and pull up the rules for round number 2. I'll read those off to you. You'll get 5 questions on your wheel spin. You do get a free respin if you do not like what it lands on the first time. Each question will be worth 2 points. Multiple choice, if you request it, reduces the value to 1 point. So your 2 opponents will have the option to steal on the point value that that the question is worth. I'm sorry, if the competitor gives an incorrect answer. Please remember hands up and the repeats that were shown on the screen. That's how many you have left. And so that's 2 for JD, 3 for Alex, 3 for Noah, and that's correct. All right. And then everybody still has their challenge. we're going to go ahead and bring David in since Alex has the lead, while I go ahead and bring up the wheel. And you may go ahead and talk to Alex, David.
I mean, kind of what we expected. Can we go back to plus summaries, please? I like that better. So,
I think there was lots of reason.
Remind us of the categories.
Absolutely.
Please.
The categories on tonight's wheel, in no particular order, no strengths will be revealed, are as follows: movie release dates, DC films, Middle Earth, Marvel imprints, animated geek films, Star Wars, MCU, Wizarding World, and of course spinners and opponent's choice.
All right, we talked about this. We have a little lead, so that's good. We're gonna defer, right?
Yeah, we're gonna defer at least once, see what happens.
Okay. Let's let Noah go.
All right, so deferring to Noah. So Noah, you actually have the option whether you would like to spin now, or you can now defer to JD.
I'm going to go ahead and let JD go ahead.
Okay, so you will defer to JD. So JD, you have nobody to defer to, so you will be spinning first this evening. All right, your first spin, as you can see the wheel has been primed, is in. And as it slows, it lands on DC films. So that's DC, non-DC EU. Give you a second to think about that.
Non-DC. I'll keep it.
You'll keep it. All right, absolutely. So we will go ahead and drop David to the back. And Alex and Noah, be ready for any potential steals. What I'll do on any steal opportunities, Chad, this is for you as well. I should have brought this up earlier. We will read the entirety of the question and the multiple choices if that's an option. But otherwise, we'll go ahead and go into JD's round 2. All right, JD, your first question of 5 in DC films. How many Academy Awards was Road to Perdition nominated for?
Multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice. Is it A, 5, B, 6, C, 7, or D, 8?
B6.
B6 is correct for 1 point. All right, your second question in DC films. In Swamp Thing, what is the full name of the government worker sent to replace the mysteriously murdered bioengineering worker?
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Linda Cable, C, Alice Ritter, C, Alice Cable, or D, Linda Holland?
Can you repeat the options again?
I can do that for you one time for free. Is it A, Linda Cable, B, Alice Ritter, C, Alice Cable, or D, Linda Holland?
I'm going to go with Alice Ritter.
Alice Ritter is incorrect. So I will go to Alex and Noah for the steal opportunity here. I'll read the question and the options, and then I'll give you about a 5-second count. In Swamp Thing, what is the full name of the government worker sent to replace the mysteriously murdered bioengineering worker? Is it A, Linda Cable, B, Alice Ritter, C, Alice Cable, or D, Linda Holland? Need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. We'll go to Alex.
I went D.
All right, and Noah.
Total guess A.
Both are incorrect. We were looking for C, Alice Cable. as Cable. All right. JD, looking at your third question in DC films. What is the name of the other guest on the Live with Murray Franklin show on the night Arthur goes on in Joker?
Again, multiple choice. I think I could get enough multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Dr. Ricky, B, Dr. Sally, C, Dr. Jesse, or D, Dr. Sandy?
Can you repeat the options one more time?
Sure.
Who I
Is
thought.
it A, Dr. Ricky, B, Dr. Sally, C, Dr. Jesse, or D, Dr. Sandy?
I believe it's Dr. Sally.
Dr. Sally is correct for 1 point. All right, your penultimate question in DC films. The dark dystopian film Watchmen is set in what year?
$1975.
That is incorrect. I'm going to go to Alex and Noah. I'll reread the question, then give you a second to write your answers. The dark dystopian film Watchmen is set in what year? Need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. We'll go to Noah for this one.
2035.
Alex.
I didn't know. 1983.
Ooh, 1985. 1985. Very
I was
close.
off by a decade. I was thinking, I knew it was a 5 in there, but I forgot if it was 75 or 85.
You're closer than me. Closer than me.
All right. And your final question, JD, in DC films. What is the name of the city that is protected by Green Lantern, Hal Jordan?
Emerald City?
That is incorrect. Going to go to Alex and Noah one more time for the steal opportunity for a 2-point steal. What is the name of the city that is protected by Green Lantern, Hal Jordan? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Start with Alex.
Coast City.
And Noah.
Coast City.
Coast City is correct for 2 points. All right. A tough category there. All right. And so we will bring the wheel back up. We will actually bring David back in since we'll go back to Alex and let him decide if he wants to spin.
We knocked one of the things. Yeah, we knocked one of the things we didn't want off. I feel we've got a pretty good handle on what Noah's good at based on his shirt and his round one.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to go?
Yeah, I mean, we have to go eventually.
Let's go.
Let's do it. I'll take the spin.
All right. Going to take the spin. All right.
Yep.
So Alex's first spin is in.
Okay.
And it lands on Spinner's Choice.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
All right. So would you like to hear the available categories one more time?
Yes, please.
All right, absolutely. Your available categories are movie release dates, Middle Earth, Marvel imprint, animated geek films, Star Wars, MCU, and Wizarding World.
So it kind of strikes me that Noah has the same strengths as you do.
Yeah.
So I honestly say go with the one you feel the most confident in of the three. You have been rewatching a lot of Wizarding World lately, haven't you?
Yeah. I think that's the one we have to go with.
Do you want to go? It's either
It's
honestly,
that or Middle Earth and
Yeah.
Wizarding World's fresher. So let's do that. Let's do Wizarding World.
Okay, remember your
Alright.
multiple choices and everyone?
Yeah.
Gonna go with Wizarding World. All right. Chad, you will administer the Wizarding World questions to Alex, if you will.
That's perfect because that's my favorite category.
That works out. That works out perfect.
All right. Question 1 in the
Wait, we
category
gotta
of
get
Wizarding
David.
World.
We got to get David out of here really quickly.
All right.
Oh,
Sorry.
yes, and yep. Thank you.
All right. Question 1 in the category of Wizarding World. In the Chamber of Secrets, when Harry and Ron are about to go into the chamber, where does Moaning Myrtle tell Harry he can share with her after he dies?
You can share. Multiple choice, just to be sure.
Okay, multiple choice. A, her U-bend. B, her bathtub. C, her toilet. D, her sink.
Toilet.
Her toilet is correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Question 2 in Wizarding World. What spell does Hermione use to make the conjured canaries attack Ron in the Half-Blood Prince?
A Pugno.
That's correct. Question 3 in Wizarding World. In the Order of the Phoenix, in the prophecy scene in the Department of Mysteries, who is the one to speak the actual prophecy?
Multiple choice.
A, Lily Potter. B, Albus Dumbledore. C, Sybil Trelawney. D, Lord Voldemort.
Repeat the question.
All right. In Order of the Phoenix, in the prophecy scene in the Department of Mysteries, who is the one to speak the actual prophecy?
You can repeat his options too.
The options. A, Lily Potter. B, Albus Dumbledore. C, Sybil Trelawney. D, Lord Voldemort.
Trelawney.
Professor Trelawney is correct. Question 4 in Wizarding World. In the Fantastic Beasts series,
Hold
who
on,
plays...
hold on 1 second, Chad.
So, Alex,
Hi.
hi, you got 1 point. But that answer is never stated in the movie. So if you want, we can challenge and get another 2-pointer. I'm just saying you that. So it's not, that's a book thing, but we hear a voice, but it's never clear. It's Trelawney. If you want, I'm giving you that piece of information.
Let's leave it.
Okay.
Let's leave it. It's fine.
Okay. All right. So drop David back out now. All right, and continue. You may continue on now with the penultimate question there, Chad. Thank you.
All right, penultimate question, question 4. In the Fantastic Beasts series, who plays Queenie Goldstein?
Allison Sudol.
That's correct. All right, and the final question, Wizarding World. When referring to the Marauders map, who is the author known as Mooney?
Sirius Black.
That is incorrect. So I read it again.
You'll read it for them, and then
Okay.
yep, just the question.
So, question 5. When referring to the Marauders map, who is the author known as Mooney?
Need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
And we'll go with JD.
I don't have it.
Noah?
It's Remus Lupin.
Yeah.
Padfoot.
It is
Padfoot
Remus
the
Lupin.
series.
Yeah, I couldn't pull the name.
Big 2-point steal there for Noah. All right, so Alex doing very good in that round, though. Okay, so we will go ahead and bring up the wheel. We only have one spinner left, and that will be Mr. Noah. All right, let me scroll back up here. All right. Noah, are you ready to spin?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. And it lands on Marvel Imprints. Marvel Imprints.
I would like to spin again, please.
We'll use his respin, right? Whatever it lands on, as long as it hasn't already been used, that will be your category for round number 2. And it also lands on Spinner's Choice. All right. So,
Sorry, JD.
we'll let you know what we got left.
It's not my day. It's not my day.
I would
It
Middle Earth.
definitely happens. I feel you. All right. So we have movie release dates, Middle Earth, Marvel Imprints, Animated Geek Films, Star Wars, and MCU remaining.
Middle Earth, please.
Middle Earth is. All right. So same thing as we've been doing. I will administer these 5 questions in the realm of Middle Earth. JD and Alex, be prepared for any steal potential. And don't forget your multiple choice options, Noah. All right. Let me make sure I'm where I need to be. Yep. All right. Here we go. Question number 1. In the Fellowship of the Ring, which character says, they will find you, they will take the ring, and you will beg for death before the end?
You were cutting in and out on that. Can I
I'm
get a
sorry, I
repeat?
will give you a technical repeat on that one.
Yeah.
In the Fellowship of the Ring, which character says, they will find you, they will take the ring, and you will beg for death before the end? Need to answer multiple choice in 5.
Multiple
4.
choice.
All right, going to multiple choice here. Is it A, Elrond, B, Gimli, C, Boromir, or D, Gandalf?
Boromir. See.
Boromir is correct for 1 point. All right. Question number 2 in Middle Earth. Who plays Azog in the Hobbit trilogy?
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Manu Bennett, B, Richard Armitage, C, John Rhys Davies, or D, James Nesbitt?
Can I ask a clarifying question? Is it who voices him or who does the mocap? There's 2 different answers.
Give me 1 second and I'll.
That sounds like a good question.
That is a good question.
That's a good question.
It
It is.
that one. I wish I was faster at answering it. I promise you that. I bet David's sitting back there like he could probably answer it for me, but let's see.
So I don't know if you wanted to do that.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's see. I mean, okay, looking for the. I'll reword the question right here.
Would you be able to do the choices as well?
I'll ask the question with the choices.
Okay.
Who voices Azog in the Hobbit trilogy? Is it A, Manu Bennett, B, Richard Armitage, C, John Rhys Davies, or D, James Nesbitt?
I'm going to go with C, John Rhys Davies.
That is incorrect. Going to go to Alex and JD. I'll repeat the question and the choices. Who portrays / voices Azog in the Hobbit trilogy? Is it A, Manu Bennett, B, Richard Armitage, C, John Rhys Davies, or D, James Nesbitt? I think we spent enough time on this question. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. We'll go to Alex.
I went A.
And JD.
I believe it is A, Manu Bennett.
That is correct. Manu Bennett is the correct answer. All right. Moving on to question number 3 for Noah in Middle-earth. In the Fellowship of the Ring, Frodo tells Gandalf that he has officially been labeled as what in the community after his adventures with Bilbo? Need the exact quote. I can give you a technical repeat if you need it.
Yes, please.
Okay. In the Fellowship of the Ring, Frodo tells Gandalf he has officially been labeled as what in the community after his adventures with Bilbo? I need the exact quote, please.
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, a mischief maker, B, an unwelcomed guest, C, a man who is good at making messes, or D, a disturber of the peace?
D, disturber of the peace.
That is correct for 1 point.
Disturber of the peace.
Your penultimate question in Middle-earth. What is the name of the village that Bard brings Bilbo and the dwarves to in The Desolation of Smaug?
Lake Town.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. And your final question in round number 2. According to the prologue in The Fellowship of the Ring, how many years did Gollum have the One Ring until Bilbo took it? In 5, 4, 3.
Multiple
2.
choice.
Multiple choice. All right. Is it A, 400 years, B, 500 years, C, 600 years, or D, 700 years?
$500.
500 years is correct.
Well done.
That's a long ass time.
All right, so great round 2s there. We have a score of 17 to 8. And we will move into round number 3. It's still anybody's ball game. I'll go over some round 3 rules, and we'll jump right into it. So in round number 3, you can earn up to 10 points. So I will give you, or you'll give me 3 numbers between 1 and 12 that correspond to 3 random geek categories, and they are worth 3 and 5 points respectively. No multiple choice, no stealing in this round. Please remember, hands up. Repeats and challenges are still in effect. I think that JD has 2, Alex has 2, and Noah has all 3 repeats, if I'm not mistaken. We'll double check on that. We will go in reverse order, obviously, just like Schmodown does. We'll go ahead and bring David in so that he may talk to Alex. All right. I'll let you do that now.
Well, same situation, 1 point lead. So you have the advantage here, not a lot, but you can work on it. You have hit all 3 before. We have to assume Noah's going to hit all 3, and 82. So we are going to have work to do.
Yeah.
But you did great in Wizarding World. That was a little misstep. But,
Yeah.
but
I figured. Of course, you would bring up the 2 points deal. Hey.
But I have the feeling we took Noah's biggest strength, so I think that was a good decision, and you could get the steals in Middle Earth. So I think it worked out fine. So
All right. So Alex, since you do have the lead, we'll go to you for your 3 numbers first.
It's 1 through 12, correct?
That is correct. Yes.
All right. I'll take 1, 8, and 7.
1, 8, and 7. All right, Noah, you will be next.
12. We'll go 9 and 5.
12, 9, and 5. And then JD, you get the lucky pick of 1 through 12, not 1, 8, 7, 12, 9, or 5.
Can you say those again? Can you just give me the numbers that they chose? Just
yes, the numbers they have chosen in order are 1, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 12.
Okay. So then I will go 2, 4, and 6.
All right, great job. Painless as always. All right, thank you, David. We'll drop you to the back, and we'll see you after the match. And
hey,
yeah, okay, I'm just making sure we got that done. All right, and I just want to make sure, since I read to JD in round number, then Chad, you will read to JD and to Noah in round number 3.
Okay.
That is correct, right?
I'm not sure.
Yes, because you read to Alex number 2. I was just trying to make sure I was the right track there. So I will read Alex's round 3 questions. You will read JD's and Noah. So we'll begin with JD's round 2-pointer, which he selected for number 2.
All right, number 2. Your 2-pointer comes in the category of heroes and villains. What is the name of Jamie Alexander's character in Thor?
Sif, Lady Sif, or Lady Sif.
That's correct.
All right. He inches closer for 2 points there.
For your, are we going with JD 3-pointer?
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta get all 3 to avoid the TKO.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So JD chose 4 for his 3-pointer.
Correct.
And that is the category of Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
While John Williams has composed most of the Star Wars films, I can't see the other word, the next word.
Name.
Sorry about this. Name the 3 other composers who composed a theatrical Star Wars movie.
Name 2 of the 3.
Oh.
Michael Giacchino is definitely one. He did Rogue One. And then I could potentially get this wrong, but Michael Powell is another one.
Very, very close. It was Michael Giacchino, John Powell, and Kevin Kiner.
Kevin Kiner. All right, and that unfortunately does eliminate AD. So we will leave you in the stream. So 10 points, not a bad showing. But we will move on to Noah. He will get his 2-pointer in category 12. I will let Chad take that away.
Perfect. All right. Category 12 is...
No. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's right. Okay, just make sure.
Okay. Category 12 is MCU. What is the name of Peter Quill's ship?
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Couldn't pull it.
And no answer. All right.
We were looking for we were looking for the Milano.
The Milano. Okay, so he'll get a chance
Cool, JD.
with his 3-pointer here, which falls in category number 9.
Number 9, which is Wizarding World. All right. For 3 points. In an opening scene of the Half-Blood Prince, what 2 characters
are seen
making the unbreakable vow?
That would be Severus Snape and Narcissa Malfoy.
Correct. Great pull.
Noah avoids the TKO there and takes a lead. All right.
I don't really think it's fair because I used to work at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So
That's fair.
I'm going there in like a week and a half. I'm so excited. I'm like a little kid.
Ooh.
All right. So we move to Alex for his 2-pointer, which will tie him up with Noah. So Alex, you chose number 1 as your 2-pointer, and that coincides with the category of Star Trek films.
Of course. Okay.
All right, your 2-pointer. Which actor directed First Contact and Insurrection?
Jonathan Frakes.
That is correct for 2 points. And even though there's a tie there, since Alex has more questions to answer, we will stay with you, Alex. Let me mark this on my doc here. And we'll keep moving. All right. So, Alex, your next question, your 3-pointer to take the lead and send it back over to Noah for his 5, comes in category number 8, which corresponds to Middle Earth. Middle Earth.
Okay.
So your 3-pointer. Whose tomb do the Fellowship visit while in Moria?
Ballin.
That is correct for 3 big points, sending it back over to Noah.
that was good. That was good.
All right. Noah, for his 5-pointer, chose category 5.
Making me sweat.
Which is scores and soundtracks.
Ooh, okay.
All right.
All right. The question is, in the Lego Batman movie, when Batman arrives at Jim Gordon's retirement gala, what song is the singer singing as he enters the building?
You do have all 3 repeats, Annie. In 5, 4, 3,
Repeat
2.
the question.
All right.
In scores and soundtracks, in Lego Batman movie, when Batman arrives at Jim Gordon's retirement gala, what song is the singer singing as he enters the building?
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Good match,
Yeah,
Alex.
one.
I can't pull it.
And your winner, a TKO over JD, Alex Martinez Coronado. We're looking for Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson. Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson. A great match. Alex putting up 22 points. I think that's the highest so far from a rookie. An awesome match tonight. Let's go ahead and we'll bring David in and we'll put Noah and JD in the back. We'll talk to our winners first.
Ooh.
Excellent match. Had me on the edge of my seat there for sure. Sorry about that, babe.
Yeah.
All right. So, how are you feeling? Walk me through that last round there for sure.
I mean,
Eh,
we've had to hit all three questions before. I've had to hit them as a player, and I can tell you that it's no fun getting to the 5 and hearing, "Oh God, not that movie." No, not whatever movie it is. Everybody has a few different ones, so
Right.
I can sympathize with Noah. He played amazing. JD did well for himself. I think he prefers more singles movies, and so jumping in with Geek is admirable. And I look forward to see how he develops. And Noah's a huge threat already. I'm a planner. I like planning things out. I like knowing my opponents. When I walk in, I feel like I get a handle. I want to have a handle on them already. So going up against somebody that I never met, and I know most of the Geek players, is a kind of a nightmare for me. And so eventually it came down to what it comes down to in high level matches. It came down to just kind of a shootout, and last man standing fortunately happened to be me this time around. But
Absolutely. 22 points, man. That would have won the majority of matches in TMGeek, I would say. That's a great showing. David, what do you have to say for your competitor this evening?
Oh, that was a little too close for comfort, and I apologize to Alex for what I probably put him through in my match against Robert. But I mean, come on. Alex, Amaru, Joe, and myself have like this little thing going on. Alex was on the backstage last season, but Amaru is overdoing better and more beautiful things, so we needed a third person. Joe's a champion. I am the number 1 contender, and we are planning on making Alex either the number 1 or number 2 contender. So, tell us who's next.
That will be the interesting thing, man. I'm interested to go through, and we got a couple more rookie brawls to play out, but this has been an eye-opener for sure. It definitely separates the pack from itself. So you did a great job, and just want to congratulate you on your win.
By the way,
yes.
I have seen JD. I know this is not the best performance he can make in Geek. Also, Noah, congratulations to come in your Geek debut and play like that. That's great. I probably will send you a DM at some point because I also run a Geek division somewhere else. So we'll probably like to have a player like you if you're interested.
There you go.
But I mean, yeah, I'm proud of Alex. I knew he could do it. And honestly, this is not Alex in 100% shape. So
I can't wait to see him at 100%.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome. So I know
spoiler alert, I have never beaten him. So
that's what I've heard, and that speaks volumes, man. I can tell you that because you are a powerhouse. Joe's a powerhouse, and just being able to absorb that, that kind of information around you guys would be such a useful tool. So props to you all as a group, but major props to Alex for coming in and doing work tonight and doing what you needed to do. We will definitely see you back soon. Take care, and we'll put you in the back for just a moment as we bring forth our unfortunate second place finisher and Mr. Noah McCausland. You left it all on the field, man. That 5-pointer was a toughie. Scores and soundtracks is definitely an Achilles heel for a lot of folks,
For sure.
especially when you get into Geek. But man, 19 points would have won on a lot of nights. How are you feeling? And walk me through, some parts of the match.
Well, it's been a long time since I've seen the Lego Batman, so I couldn't quite pull some of the knowledge. Scores and soundtracks for me is it's how I like to play in general is take people's weak points, take a lot of those weak points and make them my strong points. So scores and soundtracks is something that I've really been hitting for all of Star Trek, for all the Star Wars and Harry Potter movies. And I've been really trying to focus in on the who composed them and everything like that. So that's something I really try to make my strong point, as well as Lord of the Rings, like Middle Earth and Harry Potter. I try to make that my strong point because you don't find a lot of people who say, yeah, my strong point's Middle Earth and Lord of the Rings. Same thing, but Harry Potter. I'm a little disappointed in myself for that second round match, just because I love Lord of the Rings. I've seen them 500,000 times with my family, the extended cut edition. As Chad knows, the first episode of my podcast is on Lord of the Rings. So I was a little disappointed in myself for missing some of those 2-pointers and then obviously missing that 1-pointer. But I'm pretty happy with the way I played in the beginning. So I just have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of movies to rewatch, but I'm excited to see what's next.
Well, you got that first match under your belt. You know how you got the feel of the game, the pressure and all that. And you obviously perform well under pressure. Like David said, you might be a diamond in the rough for sure. So just keep it up and keep doing what you're doing. Congratulations on putting up a good number and giving Alex a run for his money tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And we'll definitely see you back soon. All right, good job, man. And we'll bring forth our third place finisher, Mr. JD Domash. All right, so probably you didn't get the wheel to go your way like Alex Noah did, but that was a tough DC category. But you still hung in there. You put up 10 points. You got your 2-pointer. You just needed a little bit more towards the end there. They just got a little too far ahead of you.
Yeah, that's the problem with my round 2. I definitely am not too upset in general with my performance. I just took a calculated risk on that first spin. Sure. I love DC movies, but those ones, I kept just the category where a couple of my holes and a couple films that I haven't seen in a long time. So
that's a lot of movies there.
Yeah. DC is a big.
It's a deep category. It's a deep category.
That's very true.
That's the unfortunate thing. I think it would have been a lot closer. I probably would have done a lot better had I spun again. But there's also I said I took a calculated risk. I could have gotten spinner's choice. I could have gotten something that I'm a lot worse in.
Right, exactly. It could have gone,
and your opponents did get spinner's choice. So
right, it happens. It is pure luck as far as the wheel spins go. But I applaud you for delving into this, and I hope you're willing to come back and play another match. So it's like David said, I don't think we've seen the best of you. So hopefully you can come back and show us, give us something good. Any closing thoughts for JD, Chad?
No, I mean, like David said, I mean, I've seen JD play. I've played against him. He gets a lot right when I see him play elsewhere. So I look forward to seeing his future in the geek world.
For sure, man. Well, we'll definitely see you soon, JD. Thanks for playing, man.
Yep. See you, Kevin. I'm watching Chad.
See you, JD.
I'm going to see you. I'm going to see you at some point, Chad.
Probably.
Singles are geek. I'm going to get you one of these days.
I'm looking forward to it, and I'll just hope I spin Harry Potter.
All right. Well, that has been the match for tonight. Our second rookie brawl under our belts. We have 2 more rookie brawls at least to go, and then we'll kind of start shuffling up the rookies and putting one-on-ones. So, you got any closing thoughts on this match, Chad?
Yeah, I mean, David and Alex came in talking a big game, and then they showed up. Alex showed up today, but Noah was no slouch. I kind of thought it would probably go that way, and I was expecting a little more from JD, like I was saying, but it is what it is with the luck, and so but that was a great match. It was really fun. I'm glad I got to read those Harry Potter questions.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Me too. That was fun, and I'm glad you got to join me on the call and get your. I don't want to say what I thought of just a second ago, but have your first experience on the desk. I'll just say it that way. But no, this has been fun. Great for everyone. And a lot of fun. I like doing these rookie matches. It really separates, shows you who has what knowledge, and it'll really help me moving forward as we move towards tournament season and all that. So definitely finding out, like Alex and Noah, that they're obviously be able to put up some McDonald's numbers here in 22 and 19 points. That's pretty awesome. So congratulations to all three, though, for even for participating. Thank you to David for managing, and thank you again to Chad for being my co-host for the night. I have been your host for the evening, Kevin the Philosopher Boss. Thank you to my girlfriend, my lovely girlfriend in the back, for keeping score and keeping everything straight as far as the production goes. Please tune in every Sunday. We'll have matches 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Hopefully we'll have these at least one rookie match and one veteran match throughout the rest of the year. That's my plan. If anything goes awry, I'll let you know on the Facebook page. But like, share, and subscribe this, and we will see you next time. Until then, keep geeking out.